Здравствуйте.
Hello, FeonPay payment system attracts more and more internet users, and this is predictable, but that is not what I would like to talk to you in this video about. The more the project develops, the more questions appear, and we have come across the necessity to discuss one more important question that interests many people. Why does the Feon rate grow? Isn't it a pyramid? Or can it be hype? These are the questions we are going to cover together today. I should mention that I'm not connected to any of the project creators. I'm a usual participant like you, but I probably have more duties that I have taken myself than you do. Many doubts and rumors appear from lack of information. I will try to explain everything to you schematically as far as I see it. Well, let's start from the very beginning. FeonPay payment system was originally made for a big valid investment fund that had to become a co-owner and sponsor of this system and give money on its development and promotion. By the way, the growth of Feon rate wasn't planned at this stage, but later the agreement was reconsidered due to a new viewpoint. The investment fund is ready to get involved and buy 51% of the company's shares for $10 million, but only when the number of active users is 100,000. And this is when the following question was raised: how to get 100,000 active users? The payment system market is overloaded now. If we promote a FeonPay original model, we'll have to spend millions of dollars on advertising, and we cannot predict what kind of result to expect. That is why the decision to make the course rate grow up to 100,000 users was made. That means to contribute a crown investment component. After the IPO campaign is done, 20% of shares will be divided between those users who have bought Feon at the first stage. All these will help us to involve a big number of users in little time. They will be networkers and internet entrepreneurs who will make the payment system foundation. Let's look at it schematically. The course rate grows on the first stage, and the intensity depends on the flow of participants. When this video was recorded, the course rate raised for 1.52% per day, and no sudden leaps of the course rate are predicted. Even if the flow of the participants is huge, it is made for more stable functioning and predictable purchasing and selling of Feon. Financial load and debt increase at the stage of growth. It is obvious that not all participants buy Feon at the very beginning, and not all of them sell it at the end. It is obvious that the majority of users will, isn't it? The course rate will stop, and many people buy Feon because of this. Here comes the decide to sell their Feon when the number of participants is 100,000. It is a logical assumption. Question: how to give money to all users and continue stable working with a fully solvent payment system? How did the company solve the problem? Currency emission will help here. Not more than 500,000 2 million Feons will be released. The exact amount on which the company stops will depend on the growth dynamics and the area on which participant will sell most of the Feons. Due to the 100% monthly growth of course rate and predictable 100,000 point of active users within 5-7 months, we can count that the shortfall will be not more than $4 million, $5 million in the case of the highest Feon emission, at the very maximum of Feon selling. This shortfall, as you can guess, is easily covered by $10 million of deal with the investment fund, and minimum $5 million stay for development. So, what is the result of all this? We have put up a question if it is a pyramid at the very beginning of this video. Really, if you have a narrow view on FeonPay, I mean only at the first stage when the course rate grows, you may see some kind of a pyramid here. This is obvious. People buy currency cheaper and sell it to other participants for a bigger sum of money. Though we have a terminal point when we pay all our dues, and this is what makes FeonPay different from any pyramid functioning in the market. This point is not far. We do not create a multi-million load and limit Feon emission in order to control it in the future. And as you know, a pyramid doesn't have a terminal point. The debt grows in a geometrical progression, and it is just getting bigger and bigger. That is why it is more difficult to cope with this situation and even the dynamics. That is why the majority of pyramids have hard times now. So, what do we have at the second stage? First, we have already paid all the participants and everyone is pleased. Second, we have gained support of a strong sponsor, a fund that will help us develop. Third, the growth of Feon course rate stays on one point. FeonPay has turned into a common payment system, but it has a huge competitive advantage. You can earn money using our payment system. You can get 1% from turnover of all connected stores, and there is also an 11 affiliate program for your structure that will be already built by that time. Moreover, we have MasterCard plastic cards which can be used for paying for purchases worldwide. For example, Perfect Money and Web Money do not have such cards and of course do not provide the opportunities to earn money as well as FeonPay does. And by the way, Perfect Money has been functioning since 2006. What if FeonPay will be functioning for 9 years as well? Just imagine what kind of an affiliate network of participants you can build on 11 levels and how much money you can get from it. You get your interest from any Feon purchase in your structure and through exchange offices as well. Even now, when it's been only 7 days from the launch of the payment system, we get offers of cooperation from exchange offices, projects and stores. I have made one conclusion from all these. FeonPay is one of the most promising projects in the internet nowadays, both counting on investment at the first stage due to everyday course rate growth and further perspective. And it's up to you to decide. Goodbye.